Hello, everyone. It is I. It is Thursday. Despite notions to the contrary. Uh, um, Gotta warn you. Uh, Stream might be a little shorter today. I'm just getting over a cold. I've still got some crud in my throat, so as long as my voice and my brain hold out, we're gonna do puzzles. Welcome, Isaiah. Welcome, Eliza. Eliza Gallagher. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's see. This week on the Let's Plays, we're finishing up. Oh, welcome, Missing Deck. Uh, uh, I do that all the time. I mean to be chatting from my personal account, and I end up chatting from the Zeta Math Does Puzzles account or whatever. Um, all right. This week on the Let's Plays, we're finishing up The Root Trees Are Dead. The last video for that will be tomorrow. Next week, we are starting a newly released game called TR49. Oh, yeah. Missing Deck, mine and Zeta's identities are easily Googleable by anyone who cares to make the attempt. Let's see. We're posting a bunch more student sudokus by Zeta Math students. I think that's ongoing right now. But yeah, that'll be going on for a little while yet. Hey there, Damien. And apart from that, Zeta Math will be back streaming on Sunday. And we will continue as usual. Okay, let us have a look at this. It's pure German whispers, or whisper fives, says the Missing Decks couple months ago, he found out the reason everyone calls me Isaiah is because my name is actually Isaiah. But yeah, my name is actually Tris, so some of us do just use our names. All right, so adjacent digits along a German whisper or whisper 5 line must differ by at least 5, and that's the only rule we get. And we have to note that we can't put 5 on a line because it would have to go with 0 or 10. So 5's up here. 4s and 6s are going to be interesting because those are the monogamous digits. Like if 4 doesn't go exactly here in row 2. Oh, 5 dance. Let's do a 5 dance first. Welcome, Lakia. Welcome, Isabella. Get Zach in here. Let's do our 5 dance. Wait. No, wait. Yes. 5 dance for box 2. I was like, but there's another cell in row 3. No, box 2, box 2, box 2. Excuse me. Yeah, I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I do have the tail end of a cold, so if my voice does give out, then we're gonna have to call stream early, but we'll see. Now we ask about 5 in column 7, and the only place 5 in column 7 can go is here. Let's see, we get a 5 in one of these cells, a 5 in one of these cells. Five in one of these cells. Oh, 5 in column 3. Yeah, 5 in column 3 goes at the top. Welcome, Jay, also. 5 in one of these cells. Yeah, and if 4 doesn't go here in row 2, then it's on a line. Um, okay. I think we may have run out of easy stuff. We may have to start doing some coloring. We could color this gigantic big thing in the middle of the puzzle. You're gonna have to help me with that, SG. But let's see. Boom. 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 Okay, all of these are one color, and then these are the other color. We do have all the yellows in well, that just solves it. What color is the 4? Well, let's ask if so yeah. So yellow is just high. So we'll make it orange, and purple we will make blue. I kind of hate that blue against the green. Does that make the lines invisible? I feel like it kind of does. Uh, there. Let's make it that instead. Um, yes, these two are the same color, so they have to be blue. What's happening? They have to be blue. Sorry. High, low, high, high. Of course, 5s are green. Uh, These are the same color, so they're blue. Let's see. Todd says this is low. Does it see all highs in a way we can articulate? Yes, it does, because one of these is high, and these are all high. So this is low. This is the last digit in its box. Now we have all highs for this column, so that's low. That's low, obviously. Yeah. Isaiah pointing out these are the same color as each other, so they'd better be low. We do have all lows in row 5, but we don't know where the 5 goes. Okay, so yeah, 4 now in row 3. If we look at the ends, they're all high. So now 4 in row 3 does go here. So 4 in column 8 can only go here. Yeah, this sees all highs in the column and all lows in the box. So this is a naked 5. So that's a 5. So this is a naked high then. Oh, these are just both high for the box. It's true. For box 2, one of these has to be the 4. And 4 in row 1 can only go up there. Yeah, this sees, thank you, Jay, uh, all lows in the column and all highs in the box. So that's our 5. So that's our 5. Uh, and Todd said row 5 wants a 5. We can give it 1. That's a 5. And I think we suddenly have all our 5s, so that's good. This is a low for the box. This is a high for the row. This is a low for the box. Welcome, Nicholas. This is high. Do. 6 in column 6. Doesn't go in any of the places that can't be 6. And not there. So one of these is our 6. That's good. So now 6 in box 5. Uh, 6 can't go in either of these places. So now 6 does go here. And we get a 1. And that's sort of the real break-in. Like, dancing for 5s in a German Whispers puzzle is kind of passé. Now 6 in row 1 can only join the 4. So this is a 4-6 pair. Right, whichever of these is 6, it always makes this 1. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, and now we have to put 6 in box 3. Can it go here? No, it cannot, because we have already spent the 1. So that's a 6. Now 6 in column 7 goes in one of these places. Not here and not here. So it goes there with a 1. Yeah, good spot, Mehdi. 4 only has one place it can go in column 4. Certainly not any of these places. 4 is not high and it's not 5. And it can't go here because it would put 2 9s here. And it can't go here because it would put 9 on either side of it. So that's our 4. That's a 9. And now this is the 4 for box 4, placing 2 more 9s. So that's a 4, and that's a 9. Now one of these is 9, not that one. Just by sudoku here, the sudoku and coloring. So that's a 9. 9 is gone in box 7, so we have to put the 4 in the corner. So that's a 6 and that's a 4. Let's see. 9 in row 1 goes here. And one of these is the last 9. I agree, Isabella. I think most streams I end up doing a missing deck puzzle. Yeah, this is a 7-8 pair. One of them is a 7. It can only go next to a 2. Thank you, Jay. And might as well write in that this is a 1-3 pair for the row, so that's a 2. This is a 7-8 pair. But that's not 7, because it can't go next to 1 or 2. So that's 8 going with a 3. That's 7. Our 3 goes here, so this is an 8-9 pair, and we know the order. That's a 7 going with a 1 and a 2. This is a 7. So it has to go with a 2 and a 1 in that order. Let's see. That's an 8. This just by Sudoku is a 3. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's an 8 by German Whisper. This is a 6-7 pair, and we know the order. Now that's an 8. That's a 6 with a 1. That's a 7. This column is only missing a low. That's a 3. That's a 2. So that gives us our 1 and our 2. That's now a 3. Has to go with an 8. 1 is the only low left in the column. That's a 7. What's left in this column? We still need a 6 and a 2. Okay. This is a 2, so that actually resolves that. Our 8 and our 7 got resolved. This is now a 6-9 pair. This is a 7-8 pair, and it goes like that. Let's see. How do we finish this off? This is a 3. So that's a 2. So that's a 9 and a 6. That's a 9. This is a high. It's a 6 by Sudoku. That's a low. 1 or a 3. Sure is. That's also a 1 or a 3. This 7 has been resolving that. That's been available for quite a long time. And now this is an 8, and that's a 7. Nice. Missing deck, I saw you posted a Renbon Kropke a couple of days ago, which I graciously am not doing because Zeta Math loves Renbon Kropke puzzles, so I'm leaving that one for him. All right. I think Zetamath could take or leave the white dots, but Renbon and black dots is like, that's his jam. All right. Thank you for the great puzzle to start with, Missing Deck. I'm going to do this Richard puzzle. That's a novel constraint, as is so often the case with Richard puzzles. True enough, Jay. So, um, the rule here is that a cell with arrows containing the digit n gives the sum of the digits at the distance of n of the arrows. So, for instance, this is a valid fill for this configuration. These are a distance of 2 from this, and they sum to 2. And that's all we get. Now, this one has a maximum of 3. Just because of the distance involved. So, what? Sorry. I shouldn't fill in a 3 there. But this is a 2 or a 3. So either these are both 1 or these are a 1-2 pair. Okay. This one, is maximum 4. But it can't be 2. Because these can't both be 1. So this is 3 or 4 only. Oh yeah, this. This can't be 2 either. This is the one. Thank you, Isaiah. This is the one. You certainly can't put 1 in one of these cells. This can't be 2, though, because this points to the same column. So it's minimum 3, but by distance, it's also maximum 3. So that is 3, and we get a 3 dance. All right, and that gives us a 1-2 pair here. This is now a 2, which is going to resolve our 1-2 pair because these now have to be 1s. Oh, so that's a 2, that's a 1. So Isabella is saying this can't be 3. If this were 3, this would have to be 3, and this would have to be 1, and that's nonsense. So this is 4. Or sorry, 2. So would have to be 2. Anyway, that's very nonsense. So this is now 3. That's a 1. Okay. Somebody was saying something about row 6, column 1. Not sure. This is at least a 3. Can it be a 3? Theoretically. So it's not a 1, not a 2, not a 3 because of this 9. Not a 4 because this can't be 1 or 3. So it's minimum 5. And also maximum 5. So it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 makes that a 3. So this is now minimum 4. And it could theoretically even be a 4. So it's 4 or 5. Oh, 1 in box 5 by Sudoku. Thank you, Mehdi. See, if this is a 4, that puts a 1 here. If it's a 5, it puts a 4 here. What about this? This is also 4 or 5. So one of these is a 4. Oh, but not this one. This cell can't be part of a sum to 4. So this is 5, that's 4. This 4 sees this 3 and puts a 1 here. So this is a 5. So these are 1, 4, or 2, 3. I don't think we know which yet. And we just have 6, 7, and 9 left in the column. That's not 9. Missing Tech wants to look at row 8, column 8. It's max 7 by its position. Yeah, 2 doesn't work. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work. 5 doesn't work. So it's 6 or 7. If it's 7, it points to this cell. So if it's 7, it's the sum of this cell and 2 other cells in row 1. So it better be 1, 2, and 4. And the 2 is gone. Or no, the 2 could be part of our sum. This 2 doesn't work. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work because it would put another 1 in this box. So, and 5, so it's also 6 or 7. So we get a pair. So one of these points to one of these. Isabella wants us to look at this one. It's not 1. 2 doesn't work. It's not 3. 4 doesn't work. This can't be 1 or 3. 5 could work. That with that one and a 4 here. And it's not 6 or 7, so could it be 8? No, so it's just 5. Okay. So that does put a 4 there. Let's see. 5 in box 5 is here, so this is our other 6, 7. One of these is a 5. One of these is a 5. See, can we put a minimum on this? It's not 2. It's not 3. Could it be 4? No. And it's not 5, so it too is at least 6. So naively, it's 6, 7, or 8. One is placeable in box 3, points out missing deck, because it can't go here. Six in row 8, column 8 doesn't work. Yes, the sum can't be 1, 5, or 2, 4. Very nice. So that's a 7. That's a 6. Now this 7 sees this 1, so it needs to see a 6 here. So this is a 4 or a 5, and it's not a 5, so that's a 4. So it needs to see a 2 there. This is now at least 7. Well, it's not 8 because this just doesn't sum to 8. So this is 7. These two cells sum to 7. Not as 1, 6, not as 2, 5. So these are actually a 3, 4 pair, and we know the order. That is really cute. So that's a 3 and that's a 4. Which resolves this pair. This is now a 1, 4 pair. To satisfy this clue. Now our only clues are in box 3. So this is at least 5 by sudoku. It's not 6. Could it be 7? No, this can't be a 1. But it could be an 8. Now 5... No, 5 doesn't work. Oh, it'd be easier if I counted this way. Okay, so this just is 8 and it's already satisfied. Mehdi wants us to ask what this can be. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. It's a 9. Hey there, Afraid Not. Okay, so what have we got here? It's not 2. It's not 3. It's not 4. 5. Could we make these sum to 5? Well, it's 5 or 6 for sure. Just by its position. Oh, finish row 4, Afraid Not says. We can do that. Let's see. We need a 6 and a 7. So now this is a 5. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. These do add to 5. That one's not a 3. So this one's not a 2. Uh, 6 in column 2. Oh, sorry. Isabella wants to use uniqueness to say this isn't a 1-4 pair. No, sorry, we're not going to do that. But this, wait. No, this just is a 1-4 pair by sudoku. So that's interesting. It wasn't my spot, it was Mehdi's spot. Uh, so something's going to resolve that. Um, this. That's it. Now this can't be a 1-5, so that's a 4. That's very cute. And that's a 2. Now I believe every clue is satisfied. So we should probably just be doing sudoku. That's a 9. Hey there, Nordy. 7, 4, and 5. 6, 9 pair. That's a 7. That's a 6. That's a 9, 6, and 3. That's an 8. That's a 3. 7, 9. 2 or 8 here. Let's do this row. 2, 9, and 3. That's a 6. That's a 9. That's a 6. This row. 2, 8 pairs. So that's a 6. That's a 3. 8, 7, and 4. 2, 9 pair. 2, 8 here. So that's resolved. 5 and 6 left here. 5, 9, 2, 9. And that will finish us off. 6, 8, 7, and 3. Lovely. I liked it. Let's do this Region Sumline Killer by Kyle, and how his last name is pronounced is very dependent on where they're from. But killers, so digits in cages, sum to the indicated total, and box borders divide lines into segments with equal sums. So these are the sum of 3 digits, so they're high. This is also high. But it can't be 9. Because it sticks into this cage. Jay asks where this digit is in column 3. Oh, that's cute. It's here. These are the same. Right, this isn't a 9, so this has a 1 on it. It probably wants to be here, though this could theoretically not have a 1. Ah, yes. These two cells sum to 9, and this is a 6, 7, or 8, so this is a 1, 2, or 3. Jay says green in column 5 is in the cage. Now, what if green... Ah, no. Green can't be on this line because we can't sum to 9 anymore. So green is in the cage. So it is... Green is maximum, what? 6. Green just is 6. That's pretty awesome. So we get a 6 dance. Doop 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 doop. Okay, so this is a 612 cage. So it doesn't have a 3 in it. These are from 612. Ah, this is the 6. So this isn't 6, we should have noted. We can ungreen. I don't feel we need the green. Uh, uh, 7, 7 puts too many 1, 2, 4s in column 5, as Isabella points out. So, or we could put the 1 here. But yeah, this is actually an 8. So this is a 3, 4. Being the minimum and the maximum that it can be. We can fill in our 1, 2, 3 here. Not 1. So this now is just a 2, 4 pair because it can't have a 1 in it. So this is a 1, 3. That's a 2. So this is not a 2, 6 sum. So it's 1, 7 or 3, 5, and that's not a 1, so that's not a 7. Yeah, that was a really nice interaction. Now these are getting kind of big because they can't be 1, 2, 3. Like the minimum these can be is 5, 7. In fact, I'm just going to fill 5, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column just so that we can be thinking about it. Oh, Meaning X-wing of 3s. Yeah, so no 3 here, so no 5 there. We call that a Zach-wing around here. Yeah, so this is getting fairly big. This one is also getting quite big, but it's not super restricted. Otherwise, the 10 cages broke. Right. These can't be a 7, 8, 9 triple, otherwise we have no way to make the 10 cage. So one of these is a 5. That's not a 5. Oh, yeah. Good point, Isabella. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. No 2 there. So the 2 is in column 1. Tells us nothing. We already knew that. Right. This has 2 ways to make it. Actually, it's better than that. No, no. But it's at least 5. Okay. Yeah, this has 2 ways to make it. Uh 1, 2 pair in column 4. There's definitely a 1 up here. And 2 by Sudoku goes. No, could 2. No, 2 can't go here just by math. Okay, so. Uh, uh, so 2 is over here, so this is a 1, 2 pair. We may at some point need to color 5, 7, 8, 9s or something like that. Yeah, we have 5, 7, 8, 9 left. Folks, I don't know how long my voice is going to hold out here. We'll see. Coming off having a cold. Row 7, column 5. By region sum line is a 2. Oh, we do have roping. So it's a 2, 6. What makes this a 2? Oh. Duh. Okay. So yeah, so now this is a 2, 8. These aren't 8. That's 8. Yeah, I don't know where this region sum line went in my mind, but it fully did not exist. Um, okay. Uh, by roping, these are all from 5, 7, 8, 9. Um, can we have an 8 on here? No. That's just never going to work by math. Is that right? Oh yeah, consider parity. These are all odd, so we can't uh have one even on here. That's an easy argument. Thank you, Todd. Let's see. We've got 3, 4. Thank you. Shows where my brain is right now. Yeah, we do have 8s here. Comparing box 7 versus column 4 as a set. So 6s cancel. These cancel with these by some. These cancel with these by some. So these have to add to at least 11. So this has to be at least 8. There you go, Isaiah. Although I'm still going to call you Isaiah, so... Well, we knocked a couple of things out of... So... yeah. So that's going to bounce back and forth. Because now, if I look back, now this sum is 11 or 12. So this cell can't be 3 or 4, so it's 1, but now the sum is 11, so that's 8. That's a little wild. Now 8 in column 5 goes here. Okay. Yeah, I hope that wasn't the intended deduction. Uh, but it certainly got us farther in the puzzle, so I'm not, uh, okay, so these are just going to be the same digits as each other. And whatever this digit is on this line. So it's on the line with a sum to 7. And 1 6 and 2 5 are gone. So this has 3 4 and whatever this is. So this one's only 3 or 4, making a pair in the row. That means these two digits are the same, Missing Deck points out. So that's not 8. These are the same as each other. And that digit also goes here. And with the 1 2 pair now, 5 is too small. What am I doing? Why are those the same? Okay, we went through a long argument. We went through a long argument that this digit appears on this line in box 8. So this one is a 5 7. Oh, it could have been an 8. All right, thanks. I got overly excited. Oh, 6 in box 9. Yeah, this still can't be 5. And if there's not, there definitely has to be a 2 on here because 1, 3, and 4 are gone. So one of these is a 2 that looks back over. So this is 2 with a 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 8 in column 8. On this line. Uh, multiple people saying these are from 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because 1 and 2 are gone, so we can't go above 5, or we'd be too big. And 6 is also gone. So these are from 3, 4, 5. Doesn't actually resolve this. Okay. I think the comments on this puzzle said it got a little crunchy towards the mid to late solve, and I think that's where we are. Is there something to note about this 9 gauge? It seems very unrestricted at this point. Um, uh, yeah, there is a 2 up here by Sudoku. By Zach Wing. So yeah, this line, it isn't very small. Because there's an 8 on it in one of these boxes. All right, these two digits are these two digits. This digit, so this digit is this digit. If this were 5, this would be 5. And why would the sum be 7? Oh, because of this. But then we can't make a sum to 7 here. Okay, so that's not 5. I agree. Yeah, these digits are these digits as well. So these two digits both go up here. That doesn't seem very exciting. See, if this is 8, that places an 8 exactly here. And here. So then these two digits would be the same. See, if this is a 7, that's 2, 5, that's 3, 4. Yeah, I see David's point, is that if this is 7, the 5 is down here. If this is 8 or 9, the 5 is up here. Either way, the 5 in row 8 is in one of these two cells. I see David's point. I just don't have anything to do with that point. I don't really want to mark that. Last puzzle, if we had used uniqueness where we thought there was a uniqueness argument, we would have got the puzzle wrong. Like, there's always a way to not use uniqueness, or there should be, unless the uh, I I have seen variant sudokus where uh, the setter encourages you to use uniqueness. Yeah, I've seen rules that say something like, uh, this puzzle has been proved unique by computer. Feel free to use this fact in your solve. Oh god, that's awful, David. Oh, a 4x4. Okay, that's not so bad, but in column 8, this being a 3-5, so this would be a 4. So the sum would be 7 or 9. So the 8 in the row would go here. Oh, I guess it could even go here. Oh, what do you see, Isabella? If row 8, column 6 is 7 or 9, it it can't go in row 9, column 9. If row 8, column 6 is 7 or 9, then it has to go in row 9. This wouldn't have a 6 in it, so 6 would go here. Holy crap. So it would go here, but we've also said this cell goes in here. So this just is an 8. With 3, 5, and 2, 6. This is a 1, 7. That's nuts. Now 8 by Sudoku goes here. 8 in column 8 goes here. That's an 8, that's a 3, that's a 1, that's a 4, that's a 3. There's 7 there. Yeah, nice job. Oh, that's true. One of these is a 7, so one of these is a 7, and that's not 7. See you, Missing Deck. Thanks for coming. Are we supposed to ask what these can be? They're not 1. They're not 2. They're not 3. They're not 4. They're not 5. They're not 6. They're not 7. They're not. They just are 9. They're naked. Let's see. 9 not in the 9 cage, so 9 here. Somehow in my brain this was a 10 cage. Yeah, 1 in here by Sudoku and 4 in here by Sudoku. So what's this? 7? So no 2 there. This is our other 5, 9 for the row. Yeah, 2 in this column has to go in one of these 2 cells. Seven can no longer go on this line, so that's 7. That is now a 9, so that's a 9. That's 5. These are 7, that's 5. That's 9. These are from 3, 4, 5. 7 and 9 go in. Crazy puzzle. This 1, 4 pair looks over. And continues to look over. So that's a 3, that's a 5, that's a 4, that's a 3, that's a 4. Nine in row 4. Nine there. 3, 4 pair here. 4 here by Sudoku. Pair here. Boop. 5 and 7. This is a 2 or a 6 by the row. Oh, 4 goes up here in column 8. So this isn't 4, 5. It's not 1, 8. It's not 2, 7. So it's 3, 6. And we know the order. And that's going to unwind a lot. What's that? A 5. That's a 6. 2 there. And that's going to bring us home. One, 7, 5, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, and 5. Yeah, had that one absolutely diabolical step. GG, and GG to Isabella for spotting that. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, let's do this killer puzzle by Clockwork. Actually, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, there's a special rule in this puzzle. I didn't notice. What is this special rule? The set of all cells containing the digits 1 to 6 forms a single contiguous region, and every 2 by 2 square contains cells within and outside that region. Okay, so we're going to do coloring. So these are both inside the region. We'll call those cells green. These are all inside the region. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6, or 1, 2, 4, 5. Either way, these are all in the region. So this one isn't. That can get colored purple and is a 7, 8, 9. And this one also, don't make a 2 by 2. Well, this one definitely can't be purple. So this one is green. If this were purple, then these two would be green, and now this one would be left with no way to get out. So this one's definitely green. Oh, the 10 cage. 10 cage is just 1, 2, 3, 4. So then all of that, and then don't make a 2 by 2, don't make a 2 by 2. Don't make a 2 by 2. Don't make a 2 by 2. Uh, 16 and 2 is determined. Those are both purple. Column 7, we can't put both highs here, so one of them is here. Good point, Isaiah. One of these must claim the last purple, so these are both green. Oh, 7, 9 pair looks over. Okay. So the third high is in here. But this is a 13 cage, so we can't put the third high and the 6 in here, which means this cage has to take the 6 for the column. I think the dance that Zach does most differently between Zeta and I is the 4 dance. Um, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 quadruples. The 5 is in here. Let me just guarantee that this has a 5. And it has a high. So this is actually 1, 5, 7. And this is the 5. That's the 1. 1 is green. So one of these is 1. These aren't 1. One of these is 1 for column 6. I totally, when I looked at it, yeah, this 5, 7 pair makes 9. Oh, I might have to make this my last puzzle. My voice is going. But when I put this in, I just thought it was a killer puzzle. I completely didn't notice this pencil puzzle rule, and I'm really enjoying it. The highs in row 2 can't all go in here, so one of them goes outside. One, two, three, 6 are gone, so this is 4 or 5. Purples are gone in. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely got to be my last puzzle. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. So yes, Isaiah, this 2x2 needs a purple, and this 2x2 needs a purple, so that purple is in one of these 2 cells, so these are green. See this, oh, don't make a 2x2. And now this box needs a green to finish. The 4, yeah. 4 in column 7 is here, so these aren't 4. David points out we can do our double 2x2 trick here. So this must be our last purple and be an 8. These are green, these are green. Uh, so then two of our highs, ah, two of our highs are here, which sum to at least 15. So the rest of the box uh, is from 1, 2, 3. And definitely contains a 1, so that's not a 1. Oh, and then 6 only has, Mehdi's point is that 6 only has here to go in row 2. Oh, yeah, there's nowhere for 8 in this cage. Right. The other two of 1, 2, 3 are going in here. So this is a 4, 5. So this is a 1, 2. One of these is our last purple, points out Isaiah. Um, uh, for this row. So that's green and that's purple. It is an 8. Isabella points out that since this 25 cage can't have an 8 in it, it can't have a 1 in it, and therefore the 1 in the box goes there. I do note that. Oh, no, that wasn't quite true. We have a potential 2x2 here. So that is a 7 or a 9. We need 2 purples in the 25 cage. So this must be purple. David was looking at the exact same thing. Oh yeah, this is just 4 and 5. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple. So these are 2, 3, and 6. This is purple now. It's a 7 or a 9. This is green. These greens do have to connect to their friends. And this set of greens has to connect to their friends. So these have got to be both green, just by geometry. So that's our 5. That's our purple 7. That's a 9. Uh, yes. Only possibility for There are a couple ways still, I think, for bottom green to connect to top green. We'll get there. But that's not a 2. This is a 3-6 pair. So no 3. This is a 2-4 pair, so that's a 3. That's a 1. This is a 5. No 2 there. So that's a 1-3 pair. That's a 2. Good point, Isabella. Or, sorry, Isaiah. Blah. One of those IS people. If row 3, column 1, and Isabella and Isaiah were saying the same thing. If row 3, column 1 is purple, we have a great wall of purples. So this is green to connect. Oh, math on row 2 tells us this. Right, because these are 1 and 3 with 7 and 8, so that's 9. Yeah, might as well pencil in the 1, 3, 7, 8. Giving us a 7, 8 pair in column 6. Very nice. The rest of column 6 is green. The rest of row 8 is green. That needs to be purple by 2 by 2. This is now a 2, 3, 4 cage. That's not 3. This C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's a 6. That's a 5. These are from 2, 3, 4, 6. Five in box 5 goes there. That's a 1 or a 6 only. Finish this box. So the rest of this column is green. So that's not 7 or 8. Don't make a 2 by 2. So that's green. The other one you said was row 9, column... Oh, I already got row 9, column 4. But I agree on this. I think people might be behind. Ah, another 2x2. So that's our 7, 8. Therefore, this is just 1. That's 3. That's 6. That's 3. That's 6. That's 2. That's 6. 3, 4 pair. Column 5 needs another purple. 8 is one of these, so this is 7. This is an 8, 9 pair. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 9. That's 7. That's 9. That's 8. That's 7. 8, 9, 8. Right, one of these is definitely purple by 2x2, so that's green. And the rest of column 1 has to fill with purple. Rest of box 1 is green. Oh, this 2x2. So that's a 7. That's just a 7. That'll help. That sees 7 and 9. That's a 7. 9 by Sudoku goes here. Coloring done. Let's see. 2, 6 or 3, 5 here. That's not 3. That's not 6. That's not 5. This is 2, 3. This is 5 or 6. 1 placed here. Row 9, we can place the 1. 2, 3, 4, 6. That's a 5. 2 and 4 go. So we get that. Oh, I already took care of that. Column 2. 3, 5, and 6 left over. That's the 3, that's the 6, that's the 5. Yeah, 2, 4 here. Can't be 1, 5. 2, 3, 4 triple. Column 3. So they're from 1, 5, 6. 1, 6 pair. That's the 5. So that's 3. And that should finish the puzzle. Isaiah, you are not going crazy. 3 people just deleted messages. 4. 4 people just deleted messages. Oh, that was very nice. That was cool. Unfortunately, my voice is giving out, so I am going to have to end stream there. We've got more Sudoku content coming every weekday at the moment on our Invitation to Puzzle series. Zeta Math will be back on stream on Sunday. So thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna go rest my voice. Could leave a like on the stream, subscribe if you haven't. Welcome everyone, and thank you all for being such a good community. Thanks everyone. Thanks especially to those who are able to contribute to the stream financially. It means a huge amount to us. And I will see you all next week. I think so. Yes, I will see you all next week. So take care and bye for now.